Cole, we know how much you love the game. Just how good was it to be back out there, practicing and moving around with your teammates?
Feels great. It's money time. Ready to make a run, ready to have some fun. Let's do it.
Christos Saltis, Sport DNA.
Hello, Cole. How are you?
Doing pretty good now.
Great, great. What was the toughest part for you during the last weeks about your rehabilitation, and how different will gonna be your role after the trade deadline and the whole new changes in the team?
The tough part for me was knowing that I was ready to play, but not just like the bone wasn't fully healed yet, so I just really couldn't but I felt good, so I just really couldn't do anything. So it was tough, like feeling good, but just knowing I wasn't physically ready to be out there. So just that whole process of getting back, the slow build up. So big shout out to the medical staff, to our trainers, so helped me build my body back up. And in terms of my role after the trade deadline, it's just gotta lead. I mean, we're a young group. I think I seen some about our average age being like 22.8 years old. So I mean, you got some college teams older than us, which is really crazy to think of. Not like none of the blue bloods, but some of the other colleges, like we really have teams that are older than us. So it's just a matter of getting everyone together, making sure everyone's cool with each other, and just leading out there and hopefully being able to get some wins.
Cody Taylor, the Rookie Wire, USA Today.
Hey, Cole. Coach told us yesterday that there's a chance you could play tonight. How are you feeling, and do you know if you'll be able to play or not?
Yeah, I'm 100% on. So yeah, that other stuff, we can throw that out the window. I'm ready to play, ready to go.
Josh Cohen, OrlandoMagic.com.
Hi, Cole. How well did you know RJ Hampton during the pre-draft process, and how do you feel you'll mesh with him on the court?
I think RJ's gonna be a great addition. He's young, so we love that. He's freaky athletic, freak of nature in terms of how athletic and fast he is. So I mean, it's always fun. So he has a lot of potential it'll be a really elite defender, I think so, and just being a really good player for us. So I'm happy to see. I look forward to seeing him develop and just seeing our chemistry mesh together.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Cole, in these last 24 games or so, what are the areas that you need to improve with your individual game?
Individually, for me, I just want to. I think like before I got injured, I think was really starting to play my best basketball of the year. I think I was really starting to get comfortable with the system and just really find my rhythm. So it's just a matter of not taking those more steps backwards and just building off that. So it's taking the correct shot, playing off my teammates, and just really being a leader.
Christos Saltis, Sport DNA.
Cole, did you have any talk with Coach Roy Williams after his retirement this season?
No, I still have not been able to get in contact with Coach Hubert Davis or Coach Roy Williams. So if y'all want to give them a shout out for me or something, that'd be much appreciated. So I'm still trying to reach their lines.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Cole, obviously, during your time off, you were limited physically, but what were you able to do to try to keep sharp, either mentally or, in the elements you could do from a physical standpoint?
Well, everything physically that I could do, I was doing. So for that whole time, I was unable to really use my upper body. I was doing full lower body lifts. I was on the bike working every day. It was a grind. And the moment I was clear to do stuff with my upper body, the moment I started feeling better, started to do upper body lifts every day. And after that I started running. So it was a slow build up in terms of what I was able to physically do, but I'm ready now.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Cole, I'm curious whether you were able to spend extra time watching film as you were recovering and try to do things that would help you learn the NBA game while you couldn't learn it on the court.
Yeah, I mean, I thought honestly that was a given. Now, I mean, that was really one of the only things I can do. And even now that I'm back, it's still one of the only things I can do. I mean, it's either video games or watching film. I mean, it's really not much else to do, especially with the NBA rules. I can't really leave my house. So been locking in on that film, and even just when I'm on the sidelines here, I got to go on this last trip, and it gives you a different perspective when you're there on the sidelines watching the game, because you can see it from a different angle. So it's just all I've been doing, studying the NBA game.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Cole, in regards to the matchup tonight, what are some of the keys for your group as you prepare for the Washington Wizards?
Excuse me. So for tonight, just the main keys I think for us are just stopping the two elite players. Russell Westbrook, Bradley Beal. I heard Beal's questionable, but I mean, Russell, if they play or if they not play, those are two elite players right there. So our game plan has to be stopping those two guys first.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
Cole, you mentioned video games. I'm curious, what was your take on fans' confusion about the nature of your injury in the hours or so between your appearance on Twitch playing the video game and the announcement of the diagnosis?
Well, the confusion was because I originally also thought that it was, I thought it was something on my shoulder because that's where I was feeling all the pain. And I actually had found out that night and made a mistake. Had a little oopsie daisy. Wasn't supposed to say that on my Twitch, but kind of just slipped out. But yeah, nah, just I was just excited when I found out what it was. We finally knew what it was. It was a good like maybe week and a half where we just didn't know what was wrong with me. I was just in a lot of pain and just it was in my upper shoulder region. And so we just had no idea. Once we found out, I just kind of just ran out and just told everybody, but it won't happen again like that.
Christos Saltis, Sport DNA.
Cole, what kind of responsibility for you is to be the leader of this team?
Just, I mean, for me, I really just, in terms of responsibilities, we just keeping this young group of guys, keeping everyone engaged at all times. I mean, it's a long season. I mean, shoot, even now, we still got 25 games left. That's almost a college season right there. So, in terms of, I mean, we have I think 4 rookies on this team. Cole has only been in the league for a couple of years. So it's just a matter of keeping everyone engaged, keeping everyone locked in, and being able to help everyone maintain a high level of play each night.
Josh Robbins, The Athletic.
This was your first trade deadline, and a lot of veterans say that first trade deadline is kind of a wake-up call to understand how the league works, that it's a business. I'm curious, what was it like for you to see 3 of the veterans, 3 of the guys who tried to help mentor you, get traded?
Well, honestly, I didn't see all of them getting traded. I mean, obviously, I think it had gotten out that AG had wanted to trade. So I mean, I expect them to go, but even still, like that's my guy right there. All 5 of them, Chief and Gary Clark too. So I mean, we'll miss them. I mean, I'm still in contact with them, and just it sucks, but I mean, at the end of the day, you realize it's a business. So whatever happens, it happens. You got to deal with it and make the best out of it.
Cody Taylor, Rookie Wire.
For you, as you return, Cole, what are some of your goals that maybe you placed on yourself or this team over the final 20-something games left of the season?
For me, I think the goal here is just for us to have a chance to make the playoffs. So that means 25 games. All right, let's lock in, win as many games as possible, and see if we have a chance at the end of the season to get into that playing game. So that's my only goal for this season.
Any final questions? Okay, thank you, Cole. Appreciate it.